You're now tuned into Psych's weekly Nerf dosage.
Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to episode 134 of PWND. I'm sorry, I'm having a really bad throat right now. As you guys can tell, I have no voice, I've lost it. And that is the reason why I have not been, updating and uploading videos to the channel. I actually made that hydro-dipping video quite some time back. If you guys are not sure what I'm talking about, just click sanitation over here. And then after that, I went overseas. I went to Bali. Everything was good till I came back, and I don't know why. I've been having a sore throat and I've lost my voice for like almost 2 weeks now. And I've decided to stop procrastinating and just make a video for you guys. I'm trying really hard to project my voice into the camera, but this will have to do for now, so I hope you guys don't mind, okay? So anyway, this episode is about my Galaxy themed Nerf Stryfe. As you guys can see, this is the same one that was featured in the Hydrographics video, or the DipGraphics video that I made about this company that offered hydro dipping services for Singaporeans. It is 2K gloss coat, same thing that you use on cars, and internally it's just an 18 gauge rewire. I'm using the original stock micro switch, I'm sorry guys, but I'm also running a pair of MTB motors on the inside, and these motors are actually the honey badgers, and that's because I really wanted to try out what a Stryfe would be like with a pair of honey badger motors, because those run on 2S LiPos. So I have it here and it's a flush, and I'll show you guys the way I cut the shell on the inside later on. If you guys also notice, all these parts over here are all made of clear parts, and these are actually of Hawkeye 007. You guys can go check out his channel. I'll put links in the video description below, as well as a link to his Etsy store. I couldn't even say that. As well as a link to his Etsy store where he actually makes these things, and these are absolutely awesome. When I first received them, I was like, wait, these are not like super clear or anything. They're not like really shiny, and I realized that's because it's already scuffed, and it's meant to help diffuse light if you put LEDs inside. I didn't put LEDs in this blaster, although I should have. I think I might in the future, but I have a couple of pictures that I want to share with you guys, and these were actually provided by Hawkeye to me. And as you guys can see, the glow is absolutely awesome and it's beautiful. There won't be an installation video because this is very straightforward. However, I just want to point out some stuff to you guys before I go ahead and give you guys a firing demonstration. Now, this part over here, as you guys can see in the inside, it's a bit metallic purple, and that's because I actually have to spray that part of the, of where the flywheel cage is. It connects to this little orange piece over here. Originally, I didn't paint it, and it's just an oversight of mine. I didn't even realize, but when I put the whole thing back together, I realized that there was this really ugly, obvious orange piece sticking out here. So I actually went ahead and I colored it metallic purple, and it turned out pretty well because it fits the whole theme of this blaster. Next, I want to tell you guys about this thing over here, which is a UV light attachment that I'm pretty sure I covered quite some time ago, but this was actually made by Newbie as well as Backspacer, and it's just held in by a single zip tie or cable tie, and these will actually serve to charge up any glow-in-the-dark darts that you might have running in your blaster. Last but not least, this mag release over here is made by Artifact. Okay, so this is an aluminium mag release by Artifact. It's really slick, and you can activate it with your middle finger or your thumb, so it's really simple. I actually have like 12 of these glow-in-the-dark nipple tip darts. I will be firing off a few shots in the dark so that you guys can actually see the glowing darts leaving the blaster, so I thought that was actually gonna be pretty cool. I know I'm not really doing very good, so I'll just go ahead and give you guys a firing demonstration, okay? I want to give a big shout out to MTB, Ryan, Justin, Alex, and of course AJ, because you guys are awesome people. They actually gave me these motors over here so I could try it out. So I'm really happy about these honey badgers, and having a 2S LiPo system lets me have a flush battery tray, So it's really noisy, and also the way I actually modded it, I removed the lock, so if I were to pull the trigger all the way, it actually activates the flywheels as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna just fire off a couple of darts just so that you guys can see, and then I'm gonna turn off the light, turn on this UV thing, and fire off a few glow-in-the-dark darts. Okay, so here we go. Whoa, okay, that's 2 darts. I've turned off the main light, but I still have this camera light on me. I'm gonna turn on this, and then I'm gonna let it charge up some of the darts. As you guys can see, we'll fire off a few darts, and then after that I'll turn off this light as well and see how well it works in the dark. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so that's 3. Wow, I can actually smell it. That smell. Alright, I'm gonna turn off this light. There we go, and you guys can see this. If I lift it up like that, you can actually see the green glow of the darts over there. I don't know how well my camera's picking this up right now, so let's just give it a shot. Okay, that's that. It seems like everything's out. Oh, I have like a couple of darts left, so let's just go fire off all these. I got 3 more darts, so let's go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you guys realize I'm having some problems with revving, and that's because the wires are getting in the way, I'll explain that to you guys in a short while. It's the end of the firing demonstration. I'm gonna turn on the lights again. Alrighty, lights are back on. Gonna just open up this blaster and show it to you guys. Battery cover is removed. You guys can actually see the 2S battery sitting inside the battery tray, and all the wires are running on the inside of it. So I'm gonna remove the 2S battery right now. Okay, so it's really simple. You guys can actually see the wires kind of stuck on the inside. You know, it's causing a slight jam to the pusher mechanism, so I'm gonna have to work that out. But as a initial test, I think this works really well. So I'm gonna just remove everything and disconnect the battery first of all. This is how I did up the battery tray. You guys can see the slot I cut on the inside and on this part as well. And that's to allow the 2S battery to sit in the tray, and also for this wire to be there. So I'm gonna have to devise a kind of a block so that I won't block the pusher mechanism. As you guys can see, the pusher mechanism is moving like this, but what might happen is that the wire might get caught behind, and it might you know, cause this pusher motor to stay in the forward position like that, even though the trigger is being released. So I suspect that that's what's happening on the inside. So I still need to tweak this thing, so I do apologize. But in terms of performance, I think that the honey badges are just really awesome, and I like it a lot. So this is giving me some motivation to go tweak this guy and make sure that everything works out well. Next, of course, in order for that to happen, you have to sand down the ridges on the inside of a battery tray as well. So the whole battery tray has been sanded flat, so it'll just sit like this. So it's gonna be really flush, and personally I really like the fact that I can actually run this on a LiPo 2S with great motors and still maintain this flush look. So that's that. Alright, so we've come to the end of this video, and I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, I hope you give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you guys consider subscribing. I know I didn't really talk much about this blaster today, but I just wanted to share with you guys the kind of things that I've been doing so far. I finally modded myself a 2S motor Stryfe, which I'm happy about. I have these things that I really wanted to share with you guys. Got a nice Hydrodipped paint job on this thing, or I would say a Hydrodipped job on this thing. I have a nice aluminium mag release, so you know, it's just something that I really wanted to share with you guys. Don't forget, you guys, if you're interested in getting your blasters dipped, especially if you're in Singapore, check out the video description as well. I'll put a link to DipGraphics. Those guys are awesome, really good customer service. And definitely go check out Hawkeye as well. He also has a video channel, and he's recently made a canted flywheel cage, and that guy is just great with the resin, man. He makes molds of his own, and it's really good stuff. He does give you a warning though that some of these parts you actually need to touch up before you actually can install it. Like for example, this jam door over here, you gotta drill a hole straight through, but it's a really simple job, you know. It's easy to do. It didn't take me even like an hour or so, so it was really cool, and I absolutely love the way this blaster looks right now entirely. I think while I'm trying to work out the insides of the pusher mechanism, I might really consider just installing LEDs on the inside. You know, I gotta make sure that the LEDs sit here so they will diffuse the light out this way, and on the trigger and this rev button as well. So good job to all these people. You guys are absolutely awesome. You made my blasters really cool. Last but not least, before I go, I just want to ask you guys what you think of this backdrop instead, because I feel that the way I get to speak to the camera in this position as opposed to where it was over there, it feels a bit more intimate, you know. It's like kind of closer to the camera, and I'm able to show you guys stuff up closer, you know, stuff like that, and it's not much going on in the background. Yeah, I know you get to see this whole pile of shit. This is all my DJ equipment, by the way, and my other blasters. And yes, I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a Catholic, so I have a crucifix right there. and you might be able to see this fan. I don't know, but just tell me what you guys think of this position, and I hope that you guys, give me some feedback. Alright, what have I been up to apart from that? I have actually tried out the Sharpie challenge. If you guys are following my other channel, thank you once again for helping me make 100 subscribers. But I tried the Sharpie challenge with my friend from Japan. It was really funny. Check out this annotation over here. And if you guys missed out on the last episode, go check out this annotation over here, because that's where I talked about DipGraphics and all the hydro dipping stuff. So I guess that brings us to the end of this video. I hope to get well soon so I have my voice back again for my next episode. And I guess till then, guys, drills pay the bills and teamwork makes the dream work. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.